you said something, and like I said, like I got the utmost love for URL, and you did tell me, and I wanted to like really deep dive into this shit. And you're like, yo, like I could never URL ever again. You said that.
I did say that.
Can
I
you
did
say
say
why?
that.
Why did you? Why? Can you tell me what happened?
Now I wanna say this, right? Cause
Yeah.
like that week,
Mm-hmm.
that we was on Mav's show,
Yeah.
that was what, a couple days before my son turned himself in, right?
Correct.
So I am gonna say this, like as a man, I'm gonna say I was feeling away, and I was like super upset, and I was feeling like it was me
Venting.
alone. Yeah, yeah. Like I was tight. You feel me? Like, do I feel the same way
Why
now?
was you tight? Can you explain what
Yeah,
happened?
all right. So bet, right? So my son catches the case. We catch the two bails, like I just
Right.
said, right?
Right.
That's 40 bands just out my pocket. You feel what I'm saying?
So much
Um,
money.
that ain't a little bit of change. You
No,
feel
40
me?
bands is a
So
lot.
at the same time, what I was trying to do was negotiate a deal with URL, like a 3 battle deal.
Okay.
And I expressed to them like, yo, like
You told them
I'll
what?
even yeah, I told him the situation with my son.
Oh
You know what I
shit.
mean?
Okay.
And I'll even take shorts. You feel me? Like I'm willing to do whatever I gotta do for my son. This ain't even
100%.
really about the battles. It wasn't about who the battle was or whatever, but I was just trying to negotiate a deal with them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A three battle deal.
Mm-hmm.
We came to a certain agreement, you know what I mean? And they just didn't come through on the deal at all. Like I wasn't booked at all. So when I'm trying to scrape up now after the thing, I'm trying to do this for the lawyer money because I wanted a certain lawyer. That lawyer was 3 figures though. You feel me?
Damn.
I had my own bread. I just needed a little bit of extra bread from the battles in order to secure it because I just got the discovery. Now I'm seeing what's going on, and
Correct.
I knew exactly how I wanted to fight the case.
Right.
You feel me? So they was like, all right, cool, we got you. And then it was
They
they
said we got you.
yeah, they did. You know what I'm saying? So they booked me twice previously because I had battled Kid Slade and I battled Clutch. And that was when my son was locked up. Those two battles was while my son was going in and out the two bail things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So those helped me with the bail stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it was when I wanted to renegotiate. Like, yo, look, let me get 3 battles. You know what I mean? It don't matter when you book me.
Right.
Like, you don't have to book me for 6 months, but let's at least work it out so I could get the deposits and I can handle the rest coming out of my pocket and just get it already because it's time sensitive with
Right.
this with the lawyer. You know what I mean?
100%.
To fight the case.
100%.
And they didn't come through. Now, was I mad at them? Yeah, I was mad at them, and I was aggy. And it wasn't just them too, because like I put a little memo out to a couple leagues.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, like
Man.
like it wasn't just them, but like I told a couple leagues, like, yo, I ain't really getting into specifics with other leagues though,
Got it.
because I was looking at it like, oh, URL, I'm a day one with them. Like I've never borrowed money from the league before. I've never asked for my rent to be paid. I've never literally ever hit them up unless it's battle related. I've never borrowed money for my kids or nothing like that. And I'm a day one nigga. I'm 15 years in.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was salty. I was tight.
was
You feel me? And I was like,
You
yeah.
expected
And
that.
then I ended up with a decent lawyer, but not the lawyer I wanted. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
I ended up with the result with some good time, but I feel like I could have fought the case a little bit better and got my son less time. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Also though, that's my son. That's my responsibility.
Right.
I can't be sitting here being mad at everybody else. What my son is involved in and the shit that I'm doing as a father, you got to take some accountability for that after a while. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was like a gray area where I was mad because I was like, they family. But at the same time, it's a business. And I'm gonna look at it like that from now on. Like I just feel like it was a lesson for me. Like, yeah, I was upset, mad at the world. It's me, my son. My son got he just got sentenced 7 years.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
And then they did say yeah.
yeah, they did. They did.
Right.
They
So
can't. They can't deny that. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
So
But
like you expected them to pull through after they
yeah,
said yeah.
and reached out a couple times, and I didn't get no feedback. So once I seen it, I just stopped hitting them. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because I'm not gonna sit there and beg. I figured out different ways to get certain money up and
Yeah.
do what I got to do.
Right.
But the easiest route would have been to do that. You feel what I'm saying?
Got it.
That's
Right.
why. That's why. Like even math was like, yo, you need bread? I'll send you. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't need it at the time. I already had the bread.
Right.
So I told Math, I'm good. But just the fact that Math was like, yo, hit me on Wednesday, I'll send you the bread. You know what I'm saying? That was some real shit.
Dope.
You feel me? So, that's why I always gonna fuck with Math. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. But it's a different situation. I just felt like, why borrow the money when I could work for the money? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't have been a handout. I'm literally working for it. I'm doing the battles. You know what I mean? I'm taking it short anyway. And we you know what I mean? We could get it like that. But it is what it is. I'm not even mad at them. I'm not stressing over them. Like, you know what I mean? I handle my situation. I'm a father. So I'm going to take care of my son and do it that way, And I didn't even tell my son none of that stuff.
Wow.
I didn't let him know that till, like, he found out, like, as a conversation when I was talking to somebody. He was like, yo, what? Like, you know what I mean? I didn't tell him that. Like, you know what I mean? I just let him focus because I know he was already worried about doing the time.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I was super, super mad at the time. You feel me?
I'm sure.
But it's business, and that's how
Right.
I'm gonna treat it from now on. I'm not
Right.
gonna treat it as family. I'm gonna treat it as business.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a lesson learned.
Right. Because other, the other side looking in, I could see they could kind of be like, you know what? Nah, like, after be like, nah.
That's not our problem. Like, looking at it like that.
Right.
Nah.
Not even your problem, but it's like we did say yeah, but business wise, it might not make sense sometimes.
Yeah.
Because I felt like, like Cole, you was getting a lot of good numbers.
Mhm.
Like, but then like sometimes, like, I don't know, like sometimes maybe they felt like the number wasn't good. Or
Yeah, like it could be your
business-wise.
stock. It could be your stock value. It could be other
anything.
things that
Yeah.
go into it. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
But we're not gonna act like you don't have like a rookie class, or you don't have certain things that you do to brand new talent. You feel me? Like, we're not talking about Cortez versus Murder Mook or Loaded Lux here. Like, I was just gonna take whatever we could figure out that makes sense. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, I wasn't. I got it regardless.
Right,
I got
right.
to
Nah,
it.
I
You know what I'm
know.
saying?
I'm
So
sure
you
it
know
was
what I
like
mean?
a lesson
But it
learned
could have
for
been
you.
way easier. You feel me that way? So it is what it is. But
nothing comes easy, right?
nothing.
Nothing
You know what I
comes
mean?
easy
And like
shit.
I said, it's a lesson learned. You know what I mean? Some things you take as family, and you gotta realize it's business. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Damn, that yeah. Because when you said that, I that day with the math half, I'm like, oh shit, and I fell for it,
And a lot of people kept it tough because a lot of people, like, like people that knew around me was like, what? You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? But I was just like, yo, like, we not going, like, I'm not going to make that.
Make it a big deal.
Yeah, because, like, yo, bro, when I had to, you know what I'm saying? I pawned some jewelry. I had to do certain things, you know what I'm saying? I let the whip go for 6 months. You feel what I'm saying? I did whatever I had to do in order to make sure my son was situated and we fought the case the right way. Right. You know what I mean? And like I said, God willing, you know what I mean? He gonna be home. He's still gonna be young, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? It's a lesson. And he's staying sturdy with his situation. You know what I mean? So we're not gonna act like what he did is something I condone or something that I'm proud of. You know what I mean? He got involved in some shit. Shit went left. You know what I mean? And it was some serious outcomes. Right. You feel me? And shit, drama don't never end. You feel what I'm saying? It could die down, but drama don't never technically end. So it's like, yo, you know what I mean? Shit could have been worse. You feel me? So this is what it is.
Wow.
You play in the streets, you know what I mean? That's what happens. So
like, so then, coming like from now on, when it comes to this battle shit, like, do you, like, you just move a little, I guess?
I move different with everybody. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I do. Like, I look at it in a total different light.
I'm sure.
Because it made me realize what's more important, what's valuable, and what's worth my time. You feel me? Like, I'm not gonna do favors for a league or take a cut. Yo, bro, it is what it is. This is my number. This is what it is. And if I show up, it's gonna be A1 Cortez from now on. You feel me? Because now everything is me focusing on lining things up for future wealth and for future gain, and not being able to depend on anybody.
Right.
You feel me? As a man, you don't want to depend on nobody anyway. So everything I do now is a chess move.
Right.
Big facts. Everything right now is a chess move. Battles, features, albums that I work on, any content creation I do, everything got to be worth it.
Right.
You feel me? That's how it's gonna be.